Hi Capricorn, welcome to your monthly messages from Spirit Reading for March 2022. This is your girl Mermaid Scales Tarot. Thank you so much for joining me here. This is a general reading for the Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node, and or any other strong placement for the sign of Capricorn. This will not resonate with every Capricorn that watches this message, and because this reading is general, not every single message may be for you. So please only take what resonates and leave what doesn't for someone else who needs to hear that message. And if this reading is not for you at all, Capricorn, I highly suggest checking out your other signs and different placements. Hi, cross watchers, you're very welcome here if you're interested in a Capricorn. Who wouldn't be? I'd like to remind Capricorn and cross watchers that energy is fluid. This simply means you may feel like I'm describing a certain situation in the reading where you feel the roles are flipped or reversed, and that's completely okay. You are more than welcome to use your own discretion to flip those roles if that resonates with your specific situation the best. So my intentions for this reading, Capricorn, is to channel and provide messages from Spirit for you for the month of March, to ask what will be happening in March. And if it already is happening and you're unsure about why is it going down like this? What is happening and why is it happening right now? So this can impact any aspect of your life. It could be in love and romance, career and finances, spiritual evolution. Whatever Spirit would like to bring forth shall be said. And if you have any beings of light that you would like to welcome into this space, specific angels, ancestors, spirit guides, maybe even passed on loved ones, you are welcome to ask them to join us here now. So let's go ahead and get this reading started. I will be using my sound bowl to clear and set the energy as always. So if you are listening to this using headphones or the volume's kind of loud right now, I do recommend turning it down a little bit just for this part because I don't want your ears to hurt. So let's get this started. That was really sweet. Okay, sometimes I'll talk about the visions and what I hear and see during the bowl ringing, and sometimes I just leave it for the reading, but I kind of felt this like energy just placing this like blanket of warmth around me, and I didn't hear anything, but it just very much felt like an energy or a being, whether it's in the 3D or someone watching over you in the 5D, that feels so caring, that just wants you to rest, that wants you to heal, that wants you to just, I don't know, I feel like someone here who's watching this has been overworking themselves, has been spreading themselves way too thin, and I almost feel like there's a certain situation that's happening in your life or a certain person that has been draining you, Capricorn. And it's been draining you to the point where you don't have enough for yourself right now. And whatever this being was that just felt like they literally put like this blanket of warmth around me, wanted me to just heal, just rest, just rejuvenate. I don't know, it felt very loving. It felt very compassionate. It could be like a guardian angel. It could be a very caring, loving energy that is watching over you, that has so much love for you, that wants you to know even if they're not here now, they're still caring for you. They still send those waves of love to you. So during those times of darkness or sadness, they send you this love to pick you back up again. And that's one of those times I kind of feel like they want to give to you now or in March. Some of you may have already been going through this, but I don't know, someone just needs to rejuvenate and rest. That could just be a message for someone out there. It may not be for everyone. Let's go ahead and see what the cards have to say. So let's see what's happening in March and what the energy surrounding in March for my Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, North Node. For anyone dealing with the Capricorn, tell me, Spirit, what will be happening for Capricorn? What's happening for Capricorn spirit? There we go. Okay, conflict. Yeah, this has been the card. Cancer got this card. Also, Scorpio just got this card. So if you have Cancer or Scorpio in your chart, I suggest checking out the Cancer or Scorpio readings to see if there's messages for you there or anyone dealing with one of those signs. Yeah, someone's really been through it or has been going through it. There has been tension with certain people. I feel that there's a Capricorn here, just feels like nothing has been going their way. You know, there's just been resistance. There's just been fight after fight. And I honestly feel for some Capricorn out there, you really know there's a person here who's creating this conflict, who's making your life that much harder. I feel like it's a little bit toxic, Capricorn, and some of you have known this, and some of you are just awakening to this person's true colors here. It could be someone who just takes your light, takes your energy, and gives nothing in return. I also feel it's just someone who hates to see you doing so well, and the minute they see you doing well, you accomplishing something, there's something they have to create that stirs the pot. Capricorn, I feel that this conflict, this whatever you've been trying to fight, trying to give so much to, isn't worth it. It's been pulling a lot on your emotions. And even for some of you, if this is a person, they've been manipulating your emotions. And they take you through this roller coaster of, you know, making you feel really good. Oh, you're my best friend. Oh, I love you so much. I'm so happy you're here. To also the downest of downs, like, oh, you know what, you weren't there for me, how could you, I needed you the most, when honestly this is a situation where they should have taken care of it themselves, but use you as a means of, I don't know, trying to solve their problems, trying to put too much onto you. And it's just creating a lot of conflict in your life that doesn't need to exist. And I feel some of you are finally going to address this conflict and start to resolve this conflict. And if someone has an issue with you detaching, setting boundaries, separating yourself from things that aren't benefiting you, that's a big red flag. When they start to say, you've changed, how dare you, you're this toxic person, when you know in the depths of your heart, in the pit of your stomach, you're doing what's right for you. The person that is just trying to fight you every step of the way doesn't want to see you win. And it's almost as a means of control. It's almost as a means of just, you know, misery loves company. And I feel like that's the energy that is trying to keep you in company with them so they also can see, yeah, you know, other people are suffering. It's not just me. But it's time to just face this conflict head on, Capricorn. And if there's something you haven't expressed, haven't said, you really should speak your truth. And even if it makes this person retreat or if this makes this person get defensive, you know, that's showing you the true colors of it all, right? And I feel for others of you, there's a truth you're going to learn about a certain someone, about a certain situation that someone has created. And I think once you see that perspective, you know that truth, it's going to give you the option and the opportunity to make a decision that will either try to fix this or just ultimately let it go and move on. Wow. All right, let's keep going. But it's almost like different from the other signs that got this card, Cancer, Scorpio. It's like someone's trying to fight you every step of the way, or someone is trying to cause this resistance. Let the haters hate, Capricorn, but don't let them be too much a part of your influence of what you should or shouldn't do. I almost feel like this person, for some of you out there, not everyone, makes you question yourself, makes you question the choices you make, the direction you want to go in. Why is someone so caring about you in your life that has nothing to do with them, but they make it a part of them? Because I just feel this person's comfortable with chaos, comfortable with drama, may even thrive off of it. But you don't, Capricorn. You're in a different vibration and they're just trying to tug you down. Wow. All right, let's keep going. Tell me more about this situation, about this energy surrounding Capricorn in March. Ooh, yeah. Capricorn, we have the Serpent here. Snake energy. Someone could be born near the snake, perhaps, in Chinese astrology. This says a sly and subtle approach is needed. Whoa, okay. Yeah, so Capricorn, someone is not in your best favor. And I feel it really, all these messages I ever give, my intention is to provide healing, clarity, insight, and guidance for someone who needs to hear it. And I feel that someone has been really struggling with a certain relationship in their life that they really felt was someone, maybe because they portrayed themselves in the beginning of their relationship, or, it's a family member that everyone else has that support, but you don't get it from this person that you've always wanted it from. And they're not honest with you, Capricorn. And I get it. Maybe they've been through their own crap, they've been through their own trauma and their own past that have created the person they are today. But they're also trying to make you go down the same road they went. And maybe that is during like lifestyle choices, or maybe it's just the vibration. They just want you consciously or subconsciously to be on the same path and the same frequency, the same vibration as they're in. And you're not meant to be in that. You're not meant to be in that environment. You're not meant to be in that vibration. And I really think with the Serpent here, maybe it's just confirmation of someone's suspicions about another person. They're right. But others of you, it's time to shed that old skin and maybe fully let this person or situation go that is unwilling to compromise with you, that is unwilling to see your perspective and even make you feel you're okay to have that perspective. I'm just picking up on a manipulative, gaslighting energy here. And that energy that was at the beginning of the reading, putting that blanket kind of almost around me, wants to protect you from that, has been trying to send you the signs in regards to that. Or certain situations have come for you to see that person's true colors. Those are their true colors. And I almost feel like someone wanted to make excuses for them, or their whole life has made excuses for them. You don't need to make excuses for them. The letter S is coming through very, very strongly here. First, middle, last, initial. So for some of my Capricorns, and I totally understand this, trying to be rational with someone, trying to be logical with someone doesn't always work. And even know when you are coming at a fair perspective, at a fair viewpoint, you are hearing them out, you are listening to them, but you also have your own stance. I just get this energy. There's no compromise with this person. So if there is something you need to start working towards or planning on moving out of a situation, moving out of a, environment, a job, a relationship that is truly toxic here, I see it very strongly. The best way to go about it may be in silence or moving in silence. Don't be so vocal about your plans. Don't be so vocal about your goals and your ambitions. I feel this person will try, again, whether they realize they do this or not, try to kind of just create chaos, to create drama, to keep you stuck in a situation you're unhappy with. So, as far as leaving a certain situation or trying to make new plans, trying to evolve out of something, I would keep it silent from this person. But for those of you in the beginning where I was saying express your truth, have you shared your experiences with people outside of this situation, this relationship? Has this person that you're having this conflict with, have they tried to isolate you so you can't see the reality of the situation, the truth of the situation? Have they manipulated other people, told them lies to make them guess you, to make them doubt you? Big red flags here if those are the cases that are resonating for some of my Capricorns here. I think it's time to use your discernment, and you don't owe anyone an explanation. You don't owe anyone, some sort of any sort of, reason, I guess. If you feel it's bad, you've been feeling this energy for a long time, Capricorn, I think it's time to make a move. but do it in a way where you're protected, you're safe, but ultimately is best for you. And maybe even when that does happen, you start to take those steps, they're going to say or tell people, you were sneaky, you were lying, but I feel for those of you that had to do this in silence, they left you with no other choice, and you shouldn't feel guilty about that. You are good people, you have good hearts. Don't let someone make you question that because they were unwilling to see your side of the story, unwilling to compromise with you and make you feel bad for it, even though you know it's right. Wow. So maybe you guys are just starting to see that truth, to see that light, to see the light at the end of the tunnel. And it's time to go for it. If it causes conflict, I feel like it's going to cause conflict either way, if you stay or if you go. So might as well leave the situation, even if it does stir a little bit of something. I think this person just loves to be in drama, whoever this person is. Tell me more about the energy surrounding Capricorn in March. What Capricorn should know about March, Spirit. Friendship. Whoa. Oh. This is beautiful. So here's the card. I do feel, Capricorn, this person may try to see you, make you feel like you're all alone, or that they're the only person that understands you. They're the only person that gets you. Whatever, right? But I feel, Capricorn, outside of the situation or person, there are people who will support you, who are your good friends, who maybe have tried to convince you to see the light, to see this person's true colors, that, ground you, that make you feel loved, that make you feel appreciated. I do feel that surrounds you or is trying to make its way to you, is trying to offer their guidance, their wisdom. Good people are trying to come into your life, or you have this guidance in the 5D, that, energy or entity that gave me that warmth is there for you through your ancestors and spirit guides. What it says is, be with the ones who make you shine, who love you and really care. Keep those and let the others go. Wow. Yeah, Capricorn. This is a month of discernment. This is the month of truth. This is the month of really seeing people for who they are, and you feel it energetically. Energy does not lie. People lie. The words they use twist the situation, but the energy does not. And I feel that, Capricorn, maybe by sharing your story, sharing your experience with those who you're wondering if they're going to judge you or hurt you, you're actually going to see that people will come together to support you, who will tell you that you're right, tell you you're in a bad situation and that you need to get out of it. Again, like the thing that stuck out with me is that keep those that make you shine, that give you that energy of love, that you feel that love from, and anyone that just makes you feel like you have to dim your light, have to make you out of your character and give too much. Those are the people not worth it. And I feel you guys are finally coming so clear about that. More clear than you ever were before about those situations and people specifically here. All right, let's see what the tarot has to say. Tell me more about the energy surrounding Capricorn in March, what Capricorn needs to know this month. Four of Air, Libra energy. Yeah, you know what, Capricorn? I feel like with this person or the situation you find yourself in with a certain someone, you've just been silent about it. It's like one of those people where it's like you're afraid of their reaction. You're afraid that if you were to speak your truth and say your truth, that they were just going to make a mess out of it. And you've just internalized this conflict, Capricorn, but it's eating away at you. It's taking from you. It's taking from your light. It's taking from your trust within yourself. And you guys have not talked about this with very many people. Maybe you're afraid to, but there's 4 4s here. And this card is number 4, and this is the 4 of Air. So you're looking for that stability again, mentally, especially so. And, your birthday could be January 4th, January 14th, perhaps December 24th for someone out there. Or you could be seeing 444, 44 quite frequently out there in the universe. But I feel that this is just, the storm has always been brewing and always has been going around you, and you've been trying to quiet it, you've been trying to calm it, but by being silent hasn't solved anything. It's just allowing it to persist. And again, that spirit in the beginning of the reading I felt wants you to know it doesn't have to be this way. You truly don't have to be complacent with this. You don't. Let's keep going. Tell me more about this energy. 7 of Earth. Whoa, yeah. Taurus energy coming through here now under the Serpent. So yeah, what I feel, for some of you guys, you really held out that this person was going to change, that the situation around this person was going to change, and you've been waiting and waiting. Maybe they've been telling you things like, oh, this is all going to change, or, oh, you know, you just caught me on a bad day. Well, there's been more bad days than good. You know, I get it. Sometimes people do have bad days, but this isn't what I'm talking about. This seems like very much every day, every time you say something that is of your truth, every time you want to move towards something that makes you feel good or maybe separates yourself from the needs or expectations of others, that's when they kick up a storm. That's when they kick up a fuss. And I don't know, Capricorn, if the change you've been wanting from this person is ever going to happen. It's keeping you in limbo. It's keeping you stuck on hoping for more to get out of it, when I feel you've already seen anything can come out of it. You've already experienced everything that can happen out of this situation. And so others of you, because this is under the card that says a sly and subtle approach is needed, keep your resources to yourself. Keep your plans to yourself from this toxic person, from this you know, whatever the situation surrounding this toxicity is. Start to plan. Start to see where you can use your finances or where you can save your finances to get out of this situation. Maybe you find yourself somewhat financially tied to this person in some way, especially if they're a parent or a spouse. You know, it doesn't have to be the case. You can find other resources out there. But again, with the 7 of Pentacles, there is a message of just taking a subtle approach. Taking, you know, not acting on anything that's too upfront that would, you know, put yourself on that target or to be a target for this person. Just gather what you can. You have the resources and do with it what you will. But yeah, for some of you, being in a very subtle way or quiet way about it is only the way you can do it. But others of you, yeah, especially for those of you with the message, this person's going to change, or waiting for this person to change, or the situation with this person to change, I don't think it's going to change. If you stay in it, you're going to remain in it, and it's not meant for you. Anything that takes from your happiness, like I said, is not meant for you. Takes from your peace of mind is not meant for you. Let's get one more card. 8 of Water. Whoa, yeah. Pisces energy here coming through. Under friendship. This is something I feel you really have been wanting to do subconsciously for a long time, to move away from this person. There is no emotional satisfaction here. Like I said, this isn't giving you what you need from the situation. It's not making you happy. It's not making you excited. And it is time to go. Spirit wants you to know that it's time to go. And I do feel that once you start separating yourself or disconnecting from this person or situation that is making you unhappy, you'll start to see an SOS. Spirit will come and bring the people in your life that will help you get through this. Need to go find the other resources. The help is going to be there for you. You know, when you start to separate from this energy, you'll start to heal it and move towards the things that will help you out of this situation, or that will show you that you made the right choice by moving out of this situation or starting to move out of this situation. But there's a whole nother experience. There's a whole nother person that's waiting to meet you, that is waiting to come in. But you have to decide if you feel ready to move away and move away from the things and people that are just not emotionally fulfilling you anymore. and are actually causing you more pain than love. And I feel like if you were to express what you've been going through with people, they're there to help. If you need help from the right people that you use your powerful discernment with, you will find that. It will come. Wow. All right, Capricorn, let's go ahead and get one more message for my beautiful Capricorns for the month of March. Help is on its way. Help wants to come into your life, but be open to the idea. For those of you this whole reading has resonated with, be open to the idea that this situation, this person is not, you're growing out of alignment with it. It's not yours anymore. It shouldn't be a part of your existence anymore. And there's something so much better. If you're open to that, ask and you will receive. You will start to get the opportunities. You'll start to get the ideas on how to move forward. So let's go ahead and get one more card for my Capricorns. Oh, beautiful. So you got the African violet, and it says spirituality. And I feel this is more about connecting with yourself again, connecting with your needs, your wants, your call, your purpose. Because some of you have been putting that on the back burner for something that you thought maybe was going to work, was going to be fine, is going to be supportive, and it's been separating you from yourself almost in that way. And what it says is, it's time to connect with what you believe. Beautiful. Capricorn, Spirit wants so much for you to be in a place of happiness, to be in abundance and prosperity and joy. And it's time to start moving towards the things that give you that. It's time to start reconnecting with yourself so you can have an idea on what that is and to move towards it. Because I think this is the month where that change, that truth, those colors, it's inevitable now. You're seeing it more clear. The red flags have been showing to you, are being collected. You have a whole collection of them and still don't know what to use with it or what to do with it. But Spirit is sending this message to you guys now, for those of you who have been in this conflict, what to do, what you should know, what is your truth, and what you've been seeing is the reality of the situation. I don't think this person has another trick up their sleeve. You've seen it all, and that's all they can give, or the situation you're in. So it's time to move forward and to reconnect with yourself and reconnect with Spirit, because Spirit will show you the way back to your blessings, back to your happiness, back to who you really are, because some of you, a part of yourself was lost in this, but you will gain it back, and you'll be so much happier for doing so. Wow, Capricorn, thank you so much for joining me here for this reading. I really hope that it has resonated with you in some way. I hope it's giving you clarity, insight, healing, and guidance in regards to what you may be going through in March. And if it has, please let me know. Drop a comment below, hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe. I love you, Capricorn, very much, and I'll see you next time. Take care, Capricorn.